G'day everyone and welcome to my channel. We're going to go on with the next prompt on Defemoramba 2023, which is Nature's Treasure. And as soon as I saw this prompt, I knew that it had to involve insects. So for me, that's what I find is nature's gift, is obviously all of the insects and all that are around. So the butterflies, the ladybugs, the bees, the dragonflies, all of that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, I'm going to do that. And then I was looking through all of these and I come across lucky clover, which then also worked into the fact that obviously we've got treasure, okay? Um, and all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to work on the lucky clover page and we're going to do something onto here and hopefully it will work. So what I've done is I have gotten a piece of packaging, you know, the scrunched up packaging paper that you get in when you buy something online. I have used that and I have cut it into 4 by 12 inch strips. So they're 4 by 12 inch strips, and I have done this one at 4 and 8, this one at 4.5, 5.5, no, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and 6. And basically created a little waterfall booklet from this packaging paper. And I then have inked it, of course, in Lucky Clover. So that was the ink that I've used around the edge. And what I'm going to do first up is I think I'm going to just take this page out so we can work on it without it worrying about the journal as such. So I'm going to open this up and carefully remove. Let's put that in, close it on up and get it out of the way, which looks like a great idea. And then we can work on this. Okay. So what I thought I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a booklet into this page that can be removable and will become a little bit of a hidden tuck spot on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that they're all collapsed down. Oh, I reach across because I wasn't prepared earlier. Never am. I'm going to get my crocodile. And I am going to go boom here and boom there. All right. Now we're going to get some eyelets, and not doing these on, I always suck at doing them on video. I'm going to put the eyelets in there, and then I'm going to put the same holes here, and I'm going to put eyelets in there as well, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I have done this. So I have put it into there. I've wrapped it around twice, put a bow at the back, okay, and I'm just going to try and get rid of this light a little bit so that it's not glaring down on you. And I've got that in here, and you could put something up in there, clip something onto that, whatever it may be. But we've got now a removable little booklet, and now we're going to work with this, okay? So the idea is I went and got all of, you know, the 5,000 million paper punches that we seem to collect and think, yeah, I'm going to use them at some point. So I've got all of these, all right. And I went and punched out using all of the little bits of scrap that was left over. So bits of scrap paper that I've been using throughout the journal and that my scrap partner had sent me, all of that kind of stuff. And I've made a whole bunch of flowers and leaves. So we've got lots of different flowers. They're the poppies that I'd made earlier. So we've got some of these. And these remind me of spun sugar and aged mahogany. It's so cool how all of these things kind of work. Then I've got that. And now because it's treasure, I've also used gold. And I've got a lucky clover. I've got a die here as well That's lucky clovers and a ladybug. Like seriously, can't get any more lucky than that. And ladybugs are my jam. And then I got a little bee dye and so forth. So I've got lots of these kinds of things cut out. So they're all kind of ready to go. And the plan is that I'm going to start sticking them onto here. And we're going to start kind of basically making a flower and insect waterfall, because to me that would just be treasure in itself. So I think basically I should just start sticking, don't you? I think that might be the plan. So I'm just going to literally just come along and I'm going to start putting these guys down and kind of working from there. So I think a little dragonfly coming off and out here might work. So the gold that I used was from a chopstick. Actually, wouldn't it be better to come? Oh well, this one can go up. I'll do a down one later. Got that. All right, let's do some more. We'll put a lucky clover out along. We need it to be able to be seen. So that's basically what I'm going to do, is I'm going to fill all of this up. I don't think you want to sit here and watch me do all of that. So I'm going to go off and play, because it's going to take me, you know, a whole lot of, oh, I don't want it here, or do I want it there kind of thing. I've got lots of little leaves and things, which is the colour of Lucky Clover. Honestly, my scrap partner is just the bomb. She has sent me like the perfect pieces. It is so awesome. It's like, couldn't get more perfect with this. I need something and I look in my scrap collection thing that was sent and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. So it is very cool that it just seems to be there what I need. So I'm going to go along and do all of that and then I will come back. Okay, so I've gone through and I've put all of the insects and the flowers onto here. So if we move on through, we'll see we've got a little touch. Every page has a flower and an insect, because the flowers and the insects, that's what makes the world go around. As I always say to people, Earth could happily live without us in existence, but certainly could not live without the flowers or the insects. So it's very much of something that means a lot to me. I love them all. I've also gone through and I've got this little like cutout punch, and here or there I've made little dragonfly cutouts, so they kind of you know, appear in there, only here or there. I've only got a couple, well, a few throughout. And then I've also got these, which are like impression punches. So you can go through and they're magnetized and you press on them and you will end up with a little bit of an emboss. So I've got a flower and a butterfly. I figured I might as well just use all the things that I always forget to use. You know, we have these things and we put them away and then it's like, oh, that's right, I own those things. I probably should use them. And it's like, okay. So they're just little touches throughout here. I'm not going too crazy with it. I just want, you know, a little something, something. As this is going, if you hear anything, we've got a bit of a thunderstorm coming to play in the background. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, let's try that again. I didn't obviously push hard enough. There we go, that's better. Butterfly. Okay, a bit of them. This one here can have flower over this side. So yeah, I'll tell you a little story about while I'm doing this. So I'm been out camping the last couple of days, and we were sitting there last night at the campfire, and by the campfire and things, and there were fireflies down at the beach, and so we're just sitting there watching just these beautiful little twinkles, like little fairy twinkles, and I was sitting there and I knew that I was coming home to do this today. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that I'm doing insects and stuff, because that is why. You know, it's just something as simple as, you know, fireflies. And you don't see them that often. And just watching them flittering about, and I was just, I was so happy and forever blessed with the where I get, you know, I get to experience that kind of stuff. You know, there's some people that live in cities that never get to see nature like that, never get to see the beauty of it. And I'm forever blessed with that kind of thing. All right. So that is our page. The question is do we put gold splatters on there? And I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's kind of, it's treasure, and we've got this here. It kind of says, please put gold splatters across me, because, you know, we've got treasure, and treasure is gold. And that's kind of my belief with that one. So let's find the gold. Let's find my splatter brush. Let's wet that. Let's get some cardboard to put up here so it doesn't go everywhere up the back way. And let's do a little bit of splat with purpose. Alright, so we got that, and I think a little bit of Lucky Clover splatters would also probably look pretty cool. So let's see, have I got Lucky Clover? There it is. Alright. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that looks good. Needed the green. And it's just like nature at its most beautiful, I think. Alright, I'm going to put that into there. Wash off my brush. Get something to mop up this with. Like, make a mess as we do. Set that aside to dry. Clean up the rest of this. Okay. And I think we can call that done. Nice and, well, actually it was reasonably quick. The most time consuming was making all of these flowers with the bunches and stuff like that. But I'd done that a couple of days ago. And yeah, and so it's a removable one now, so it can be lots of little journaling spaces in there, lots of places to write, and underneath we've got obviously our Lucky Clover treasure, and we can hopefully bring him some joy. That's what he's missing. He's missing seeing all the insects all around him, and that's what he's dreaming about. So they're all going to come back and bring a smile to his face. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave that one there. That was a fairly quick one, and I will see you in the next one. Please leave a thumbs up if you haven't already, and a comment. All of that kind of interaction I really enjoy, and I do appreciate it. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior, and I'll see you later. Bye.